Hello, everybody. Welcome to After Further Review. I am your host, Steve Tower, and tonight we are bringing On Deck Baseball Pro back onto the table. This time we are taking a look at the History's Best of the Best Set 11. Now, there has already been a full unboxing done for this complete set over on the Kurt Berglund's channel, so please do check that out if you want to see some of the other teams. But tonight we are going to play out a game between two of the, well, what I considered more interesting squads from this. One just from my memory, and then one because of the cool uniforms for one. And then also because of their star player on that. So we're going to have the 1972 Chicago White Sox, led by MVP Dick Allen. They'll be traveling to the Big Apple to take on the 1985 New York Yankees, led by their MVP first baseman, Don Mattingly. So these are both teams that finished second place in their division. They did not make the playoffs, but they both had a good run. The White Sox actually finished 5.5 games out of first place, whereas the Yankees were just 2 games behind that really awesome 1985 Toronto squad. And also had 97 wins on the season. So, of course, before the wild card was in effect, I guess in modern seasons, they definitely would have made the playoffs. Because we are in New York, and the American League had a designated hitter at that time, both teams will be using a DH. So for anybody who is a diehard White Sox fan, there will be a DH out there tonight. Pat Kelly, who usually played in right field, he will be in center field. For the White Sox, Reichart, who was their normal center fielder, he'll be their DH. And then it'll be Williams, who will be playing in right field and batting ninth. We'll have Ron Guidry on the mound for the Bronx Bombers. Guidry almost won his second Cy Young Award in 1985. Finished second place in that race. So a very good season for him in his age 34 season. That was. So let's see if he has what it takes. Opposing him will be Wilbur Wood, 24-game winner. Wilbur Wood for the White Sox. So here we go. A lot of big names on the table here tonight. Let's see what happens. Welcome to everyone joining me live. Ian is in the chat room, the designer of the game. Welcome, Ian. Adam Anthony in the chat room as well. So welcome, everybody. Hope that your week is going well. And let's get some baseball rolling here. All right, so here we go. Center fielder Pat Kelly will step into the box, and we are underway. All right, so Guidry, let's see, to a left-hander is -4. So this is going to fall onto Guidry's card. And a 5-3, he'll get Kelly to fly out for out number 1. And that's how this game begins. Our first pitch at 9:06 as Edwin Thompson joins us. Welcome, Edwin. Mike Andrews, second baseman for the Chi Sox, steps in, batting second here tonight. This will be Guidry dealing again, and a 6-5 will be another flyout. Andrews is down, and here comes Dick Allen himself. So 1972 was a couple of years before I was born, but I do remember seeing the Sports Illustrated cover. My brother was a big Sports Illustrated fan, so I do remember the cover of him juggling a bunch of baseballs while he was smoking his cigarette in the dugout. That's definitely a core memory that I always have, and really cool to see him represented here in On Deck Baseball Pro. So he'll come up to bat here in the top of the first with 2 out and nobody on. Guidry kicks and deals. Guidry's going to be in control, but a 7-9. He's going to leave one out over the plate, and Dick Allen's going to reach out, and he will smack that into straightaway center field for the first hit of the game. So the inning continues. Here comes Carlos May. May, the left fielder, and batting cleanup for Chicago. A 308 batter during the season with 12 home runs. And let's see what he does here as Frank Burgo joins us. Welcome, Frank. This will be Guidry in control again, and May is going to reach, and he will fly out, and that will do it for the top of the first. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left stranded. As we head to the bottom half of the first, it's Chicago nothing and New York coming up to bat. So for New York, it'll be none other than Ricky Henderson leading off and playing in center field tonight. Henderson, a .314 average this season with 24 home runs and an amazing 80 stolen bases to just 10 caught stealing. So let's see what he does here. As Wilbur Wood tries to deal with him. Well, Wood's going to have the advantage here. Let's see, and a 1-9, and Ricky will ground out to third for out number 1. 1 down, base is empty for Ken Griffey Sr. Batting second and playing in left field tonight for the Yankees. Lefty on lefty. Oh, and Griffey's going to get a pitch to hit, but he is going to swing right through it for a strikeout. And out number 2. Wood dealing, and here comes the hitman himself, Don Mattingly. .324 average with 35 home runs on the season. A fantastic player, and also a fantastic defender over at first base. So let's see what he does here. Let's see. This is going to be a straight up roll. So Mattingly in control, but at 7-2, he's going to get under one, and he will fly out to right. And that will end the inning. Nothing happening for the Yankees. They go down 1-2-3, and we are through 1 full, and it is a scoreless game as we head to the top of the second. Here in the top of the second, it'll be the DH, Rick Reichart, leading things off. Normally a center fielder, but taking advantage of playing at a DH park in the future for them. Let's see what he does here in his first at-bat. This will be a straight up roll. So Rick in control, but a 3-5 will just be a fly out. 4 out, number 1. That'll bring up Ed Spezio, third baseman for the Chi Sox. 238 batter with just 2 home runs on the season. But pretty efficient there over at third. Let's see what he does here in his first at bat. Guidry is going to get ahead of him in the count, and Spezio is going to reach and fly out center field for out number 2. That'll bring up the catcher, Ed Herman. Ed Herman, a 249 batter in the 1972 season. Let's see what happens in his first at bat. Oh, in control, but a 9-1 is going to be a fly out over into right field, where Winfield will track it down, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Guidry. Nothing happening in the top of the second. We'll head to the bottom half here and see what happens with the Yankees. Dave Winfield batting cleanup tonight and playing in right field. He will lead things off. Winfield a 275 average this season with 26 home runs, 471 slugging. Also had 19 stolen bases. Let's see. This will be Wood in control, but a 10-7. He's going to leave one hanging, and Winfield will smack that hanging curve into the outfield for the Yankees' first hit of the night. Bring up the catcher, Ron Hassey. Hassey, pretty good season at the plate. 296 with 13 home runs, and had 28 walks to 21 strikeouts. Let's see what he does here in his first at-bat. This is going to be Wilbur Wood in control. But again, he's going to leave one hanging, and that will be another single. So back-to-back singles to lead off the bottom of the second. And Big Don Baylor is going to step in, the DH tonight for the Yankees. 231 average with 23 home runs. And chance to do some damage here. Wilbur Wood starting to sweat a little. Had been rolling in the first. Let's see what he can do here. If he can get out of this. Well, he'll be in control. And a 6-3. Well, he's going to get a chance to get a couple outs. This is going to be a grounder. Let's see. A grounder to Spezio at third. All right. So they'll try to turn the double play. Spezio with a fielding rating of 3. So trying to get Winfield at second. And oh no, Winfield's going to beat that out. See if they can get the batter at first. The slow, let's see. So Andrew is a defense of 2. And they do get the out at first, but they do not turn the double play. But they get the first out. All right, so they'll have runners at second and third with just 1 out. And Willie Randolph steps in now. So Wilbur Wood would really like a strikeout at this point. Let's see what he can do. Straight up roll. So Randolph in control. Ooh, and a 6-3 is going to be a fly out. Let's see. He will fly out to left field. That is to May. May with an arm of 3. Oh boy, let's see. So Winfield. They are gonna send him. They've got a 60% chance to score the run. So here we go. May fires it home. Oh, and they are gonna get him at the plate. Wow. May comes up firing and gets the tagging Winfield out at the plate for the third out. My goodness. What a play and a throw that was from May. And Wilbur Wood does indeed get out of the inning. Whew. No runs, 2 hits. One runner left on, and there is still no score at the end of 2 innings. Wowzers. Ooh. Winfield not happy with the call. Not happy with himself, probably. Oof. All right, there we go. So Wilbur Wood will wait for May to come in before he heads to the dugout. Give him a high five. Here we go. In the top of the third, it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 batters coming up for the White Sox. Shortstop Luis Alvarado to lead things off. 213 batter in the 72 season. Guidry in control, and he'll get Alvarado to ground out to third for out number 1. That'll bring up Walt Williams. Williams playing in right field tonight and batting ninth. 249 batter in the 72 season. He's going to be in control, but I don't think a 6-1 is going to do it. No, he'll turn one over and send that to short for out number 2. And we'll go back to the top of the order. Here comes Pat Kelly. Kelly 0 for 1 so far tonight. As Edward says, imagine if you would Big Dave Winfield chugging down the line, yeah, for sure, and being the catcher in that play. I would not want to be the catcher in that play, but I think that Pat Herman was a pretty big guy. Now I'm kind of curious. I have the baseball reference page up. Let's see how big Ed Herman was. Well, I guess not as far as modern players. He's 6'1", 195, according to Baseball Reference. So I would consider that a big guy, but certainly not Dave Winfield size. But he stood up to him there and certainly got the better of the exchange. All right, so Pat Kelly up with 2 out and nobody on. Guidry deals. He will be in control. But a 9-6. He's going to lose him. And Kelly will get a single to keep the inning going. Here comes Andrews. Andrews 0 for 1 with a flyout. Guidry back in control. And I think that a 4-6 is going to do it. Yes, he'll get Andrews to ground out to first. Mattingly will take that himself to the bag, and that will do it. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left stranded. We'll head to the bottom of the third, still scoreless here at Yankee Stadium. Here in the bottom of the third, the Yanks will send their 8, 9, and 1 batters up to the plate. Mike Pagliarulo. There we go. That's easy for me to say. That's why I just say Pags when I refer to him. I do remember him being a fan favorite. I grew up in upstate New York, so there were quite a few Yankees fans, even though they had... well, let's see, I guess in 85, they hadn't been to the series in 4 years, which is considered a drought, although Yankees fans at the time wouldn't even know how big of a drought they would be in. It'd be another 10 years before they'd get back to the series. But I do remember Pags being pretty popular with kids and adults alike. Let's see, Wilbur Wood going to be in control here, but... he'll leave one hanging, and Pags will smack that into the outfield for a leadoff single here in the bottom of the third. And that will bring up the catcher, the shortstop, Bobby Meacham. Meacham, a 218 batter during the season here, with just a single home run, but 25 steals, so some speed here at the bottom of the order. Wood checks the runner, comes to the plate. Uh-oh. That is definitely going to be a pitch to hit. Let's see, and Meacham is going to send that into the gap in right center for a double. Let's see. Williams over in right field does have an arm. Let's see, an arm of 3. Do they want to send him home? Oh, boy, let's see. Nobody out, and they're going back to the top of the order. I think they're gonna play it safe. And Pags will hold at third with Henderson coming up to bat. All right, so Wilbur Wood in trouble once again. Runners at second and third with nobody out. And it does not get easier as Henderson, Griffey, and Mattingly do up next. So Wood with a difficult at-bat right here. Ricky with a chance to give his team the lead. He is 0 for 1 so far with a flyout. Here's the pitch. Oh, and Ricky going to be in control. Let's see. And an 8-5. That's going to be a single. He will single into straightaway center field. That's Kelly, who has a big arm. So they will not try to send Meacham, but Pags will score easily. Meacham over to third. And Ricky does Ricky things and gets a hit and an RBI. Yankees on top, 1-0. And still nobody out. Here comes Ken Griffey. Griffey 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And I guess with Ricky over at first, we got to check if he's going to try to steal. So a jump of 5. Let's see. And a -4. Wood pretty good at holding on. Runners. Let's see if he gets the jump. This will be a +1. So no, he will not get the jump. So Wood does a good job of holding Ricky. Here is the pitch to the plate. Griffey in control, but a 6-1 is going to be a flyout. Let's see where he flies out to. Oh, he's going to fly out to right. Well, let's see. So Williams over there with an arm of 3. 60% chance to score the run. I think they'll send him. So they'll throw to the plate. So here we go. Williams fires it in. And a 2. Oh, no. Not only is he safe, but a chance of an error. Oh, boy. Let's see. So we'll look at Herman and see if he flubs the catch. And he has a 10. Oh, and he does. It's going to get by him. Oh, no. So that's going to be a sacrifice fly. Will score Meacham. So Ricky will actually, he'll end up at third because he would have advanced on the throw home. And then he'll go to third on the error. Oh boy. All right. But they do get that first out. All right. So there we go. So the Yankees definitely got something going here. And here comes Mattingly up to bat. So runner at third, one out. 2 runs are already in. Mattingly 0 for 1 with a flyout. Let's see. This will be Mattingly in control. Ooh, but I don't think a 1-8 is going to do it. Well, a 1-8 is an error chance. Uh-oh. Everything's coming up New York here this inning. So we'll re-roll on his chart. A 2-9 is going to be a fly out to left field. So we need to look at May's card. Let's see. Oh. All right. So May. Oh boy. So it is going to be an error. Just we got to see if it's going to be a 1 base or 2 base error. It'll be a 1 base error. All right. So instead of a fly out, Henderson's going to come in to score on the E7, and Mattingly will be safe at first on the error. Ooh, boy. So 2 errors in the inning, and now 3 runs in. Not looking good for the visitors here. And here comes Big Dave Winfield. Winfield with a single and was thrown out at home back in the second. Wood back in control, 5-5, and he'll get Winfield to fly out to center for out number 2. And boy, they would love it if they could limit the damage to just 3 runs. Here comes the catcher, Ron Hasse. He is 1 for 1 with a single. Ooh, Hasse in control, but a 2-2 is just going to be a ground out. And that will do it. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, 1 left on. And after 3 full, New York breaks the tie, and they are on top 3-0. Okay. So a big inning here for, well, for both teams. Chicago will have the heart of their order. 3, 4, and 5 batters coming up here. MVP Dick Allen leads things off. He has a single in his only at-bat tonight. Let's see. Guidry dealing early. 3-6. He'll get Allen to line out. He lines out to third. And Pags snags that for out number 1. Here comes Carlos May. 0 for 1 so far. And with that error that led to the 3rd run scoring. He's in control, but a 1-7 is not going to do it. That will be a ground out. And there are 2 quick outs. Here comes Reichart. Reichart 0 for 1 with a flyout. Well, let's see. He'll be in control, but, well, no, 5-9 is going to be a single. So the inning continues. Let's see, and that's just the 2nd hit given up by Guidry. Here comes Spezio, 3rd baseman. Tonight is 0 for 1 so far. Let's see. That is going to be straight up roll. So Spezio in control. And a 6-9. Oh, will be a ground out. And that will do it. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. New York still on top. 3-0. Wood back out on the mound for his 4th inning of work. Pitched out of trouble in the 2nd, but did not pitch out of trouble. Well, and then his defense did not help him last inning. So he would love to settle down here and get a 1-2-3 bottom of the 4th. But he'll have his work cut out for him as Don Baylor steps up 0 for 1 so far tonight. Well, Wood in control and a 1-5. He'll get him to ground out. And that'll be out number 1. Here comes Willie Randolph. Randolph 0 for 1 with a fly out. Ooh, but Randolph in control and a pitch to hit. And yes, he'll launch one. That'll be into center left. He'll hit the wall, and Randolph will end up at second with a stand-up double. His first hit of the night. And here comes Pags. Pags 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored. And now a chance to extend the lead with a runner in scoring position. Wilbur from the stretch in control, and he will get a ground out. Where is it a ground out to? Oh, it's a ground out to second. So they'll get the out, but the runner will advance. So now 2 out. Runner at third for the shortstop, Bobby Meacham. Meacham with a double and a run scored in his only appearance so far tonight. In control, pitch to hit, but he is not going to get enough of it. He will fly out to right field, and that will do it. So that runner will stay stranded at third, and the score remains 3-0, New York on top as we head to the 5th inning. In a game that has gone by pretty fast so far tonight, except for that big bottom of the 3rd. All right, so here we go in the 5th. Both pitchers still have their stamina, both with a stamina of 5, and both with an endurance of 5. So unless the score starts getting out of hand one way or the other, more than likely we'll see both pitchers go pretty deep into the game. Here in the 5th, it'll be the 7, 8, and 9 batters coming up for Chicago. The catcher, Ed Herman, will lead things off. Herman is 0 for 1 so far tonight. Guidry in control and a 5-3. He'll get Herman to fly out for out number 1. Here comes a shortstop, Alvarado. Alvarado 0 for 1 so far tonight. He's going to work the count in his favor, but not able to take advantage of it, and he'll ground out to short for out number 2. And that'll bring up the number 9 batter, Williams. Williams 0 for 1 so far with a ground out. And again, he'll get a pitch to hit, but he is not going to do anything with it. He will also ground out to short. And Guidry pitching well tonight for New York. Scattering just 2 hits and no runs here through 5 innings of work. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. New York will have the top of the order coming up. Ricky will lead things off, and Ricky is 1 for 2 tonight with a single, an RBI, and a run scored. Let's see, Wood in control. Oh, but he's gonna lose him. Oh boy. And Ricky draws a walk to start the bottom of the 5th. And let's see if Ricky is learn the timing of Wilbur Wood, if he can get a jump this time. And indeed he does. Here we go. Ricky takes off. Herman with an arm of 4. Let's see. So stealing second base. And he's gonna gun him down. Wow. Herman comes up firing, and Ricky is gunned out at second base. Wow. So there we go. That wipes out the leadoff walk. And Ricky not happy about that. Uh-oh. So here's Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey Sr. Is 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout and a sacrifice fly. Yes. So Ricky did have, well, he got caught stealing 10 times in 1985 against his 80 stolen bases. So will happen. Certainly nothing like his, was it 1980 that he stole like 120 bases? But yeah. All right. Let's see. Griffey steps in. Base is empty now. Let's see. This will be a -1, so Griffey's still in control. And a 9-6 is going to be a single. So now that stolen base, or that caught stolen base, could loom large as Griffey follows up with a single. And here comes Don Mattingly. Mattingly, he has reached via an error and has flown out. So looking for his first hit. And he's going to get a pitch to swing at here. Let's see. Oh, but he's just going to miss it. He will fly out to right field. Out number 2. And that'll bring up Dave Winfield. Winfield 1 for 2 tonight. A single and a flyout. 1982, he had the 130. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was one year that he had some just outrageous number of stolen bases. Let's see. Winfield, oh boy, in control, but I don't think a 4-7. Well, it's going to be a hard grounder. Let's see, a hard grounder to short. Oh boy, so Alvarado dives, grabs it. He has an arm of 3. So he'll come up firing to first. And he will get him. All right, so good play by Alvarado. Gets Winfield by a step. And that will do it. So it's not been pretty from Wilbur Wood, but limiting this powerful Yankees team to those 3 runs, and actually I think only 1 run is going to be, oh no, I guess 2 of them, because Henderson advanced and then scored on the error. So yeah, so 3 runs, 2 earned through 5. So we still got a tight game here. 3-0 as we head to the top of the 6th. Guidry will have to make his first stamina roll. Frank, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your week. So Guidry's roll will be no change, so he's still feeling it. As Chicago will be back to the top of their order. Pat Kelly 1 for 2 so far tonight. Let's see. This will be -2, so it's still going to be on Kelly's card, but a 5-4 will just be a ground out. And out number 1. Here comes Mike Andrews. Andrews 0 for 2 so far tonight. Let's see. This is going to be a -1, so Andrews in control, but oh no, 5-6 is going to be a walk. So there we go, a walk, and Dick Allen steps up. Dick Allen 0 for 1 so far tonight, although he's hit 2 screamers. 1 got into the outfield for a single, and 1 unfortunately was right at Pags at third base. He comes up with 1 on here, 1 out in a 3-run game here in the top of the 6th. And Guidry is going to get ahead in the count, and then a 3-5. Oh, it's going to be another line out. Let's see, a line out, and another line out to to third base. And Dick Allen will kick some dirt on his way back to the dugout. He is not happy about that. Here comes Carlos May. Carlos May looking for his first hit. 0 for 2 tonight. Oh, and did he get it? He is in control. 5-10 is going to be a walk. So still just 2 hits given up by Guidry, but he's in a little bit of trouble here. 2 walks in the inning, and that'll bring up Rick Reichart. Reichart is 1 for 2 with a single and a flyout, and a big opportunity here. to get his team back in this game. Well, Guidry digs down here. Here is the pitch. Ooh, and it's going to be Reichart in control. A 7-5 is not going to do it, though. It'll be a grounder to short. And that will do it. So Guidry pitches out of trouble. Out of self-inflicted trouble. No runs, no hits. 2 runners left on. And New York still on top, 3-0, as we head into the bottom of the 6th. So here in the bottom of the 6th, it'll be the middle of the order due up. But first we have to see if Wilbur Wood is tired. He gets a 5, so no change for him. He's still feeling strong. Ron Hassey steps into the box. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. Let's see. And it's going to be a pitch to hit for him, but he's going to roll over it. And it'll just be a weak grounder to third. Out number 1. Here comes the DH, Don Baylor. Baylor 0 for 2 tonight with 2 ground outs. Wood in control. Oh, but he's going to leave a meatball there, and Baylor is going to reach out and smack that into the outfield for a hit. His first hit of the evening. 1 on, 1 out. 3-run game. Here comes Willie Randolph. Randolph 1 for 2 with a double. Let's see. 2, 4. So straight up roll. So Randolph in control. Ooh, but a 4-2 is going to be a ground out. So chance for a inning-ending double play. They will hit that to Spezio at third. Spezio with a defense of 3. Let's see. Gets the first out. Andrews makes the turn and fires on. Oh, no. Randolph is going to be safe, and it's a wide throw. It might have pulled Allen off the bag. Let's see if Allen can corral that. And he does not. It's going to get by him. So Randolph will end up being safe. They do not turn the double play. So Randolph reaches on the E4. And the inning continues. Yes. They'll be the White Sox will be doing some defensive drills after this game. All right, so still a runner on, but now 2 outs for Mike Pagliarulo. Let's see. Pags is 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Oh boy, and Wood just keeps dealing right down the middle. And a 9-6 is going to be a single. Single into right field. So Randolph will, with 2 outs, running on contact, he'll get to third. The inning continues, and here comes Bobby Meacham. Meacham with a double and a run scored so far tonight, and he could maybe break this game open. Wood sweating a little, trying to get through the bottom of the 6th. And my goodness, the confrontation die does not like Wilbur Wood tonight, but with Meacham, let's see, a 4-7, that is not going to do it. He'll ground to second, and the inning will end with no runs scored. 2 hits, 1 error, 2 runners left on, but the score remains 3-0 New York on top as we head to the top of the 7th. Guidry will come out once again to pitch. And let's see, with a 9, it'll be another no change, so he is really feeling it tonight. And let's see what he does here. In the top of the 7th, middle of the order coming up, Spezio will lead things off. Spezio is 0 for 2 so far tonight. Boy, and Guidry just keeps dealing. That will be a strikeout to start the top of the 7th. One down. Here goes the catcher, Ed Herman. Herman 0 for 2. 2 flyouts. And again, it'll be Guidry dealing a 2-8. He'll get Herman to ground out. And 2 quick outs. Here comes the shortstop, Alvarado. Alvarado 0 for 2. 2 ground outs. Let's see. Well, he's going to get ahead in the count. Oh, and a chance for an error. All right, so we'll re-roll. On his charts, a 5-3. It is a grounder to third. So we're going to look at Hag's card and see if he snags this. And he does. Oh, everything's coming up. New York, he had a 30% chance to grab that, and indeed he does. Gets up in time, fires on to first, and that will retire the side. Ooh, boy. 1, 2, 3, go Chicago in the top of the 7th, and it's time to stretch as it has been all New York here. They remain on top, 3-0. Oh boy. Well, nobody can accuse me of fixing the dice for the Yankees. But we'll see. Still a lot of baseball to play. All right. Here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back, so let's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Here we go. All right. So we'll see if there's any uke rallies for Chicago, or if the Yankees will continue to roll. All right, so Wilbur Wood will come back out here in the 7th. Again, he has a stamina of 5, just like Guidry. So let's see, with an 8. Oh, and he gets the only, boy, oh boy, the dice just do not like Chicago here tonight. He gets the -2. So that he is probably not long here for the night. But that means that a very, very young Rich Gossage is going to start warming up in the bullpen. I will admit that I did not remember that Rich Gossage started on the Chicago White Sox. So this is a young, mustacheless Rich Gossage warming up in the pen. But let's see what if Wilbur can maybe work some magic here and get through the 7th. As Bill from High Volume Games joins us here. Welcome, Bill. All right, so Ricky steps up. Ricky is he's 1 for 2, a single, an RBI, run scored, and a walk, and also caught stealing. Oh. All right, so here we go. Here is the pitch, and that is going to be Ricky in control, and a 7-7 will be a single. So Ricky gets his 2nd hit of the night. Let's see, Ken Griffey coming up. Actually, it's 2 left-handers in a row coming up. All right, so they're gonna see if Wood can pitch out of this. But Ricky is gonna try to get that stolen base. So first, here's the jump. Oh, and he's not going to get it. It's only a +1 to the roll. So Wood's been doing a good job when Ricky does get on base. All right, so here's Ken Griffey. Griffey is 1 for 2, a single and a sacrifice fly. He will be in control, but a 1-9 will be a fly out. So he'll fly out to right field. And there is a big out, number 1. Now here is Don Mattingly. Mattingly has been held hitless, has reached via an error, and has flown out twice. All right, so this is probably going to be the last batter that Wood faces. Mattingly is going to be in control. Ooh, but a 6-1. Hey, he's going to be a grounder. It's going to be a grounder to first. Ooh, boy. Let's see. So, well, Allen with a rating of 4. Ooh. Yeah, so they're going to try to turn the double play. So here's the throw to second. They get Henderson at second, and now Alvarado with the turn to get Mattingly at first, and they get him. Wow. So a Mattingly grounds into a 3-6-1 inning-ending double play. And Wood does indeed pitch through the 7th inning. Just when it looked like his defense had completely abandoned him, they managed to turn a really tough double play there. All right, so the score remains 3-0 as we head to the 8th inning. So Guidry out for his 8th inning of work, and again, he gets a no change. So maybe we'll see him go the distance. I don't think we've had a complete game here on the channel since it was Eckersley on the 84 Cubs who threw a complete game for me. So maybe we'll see another one here tonight. Guidry, 2 hits and 2 walks. And otherwise has just been dealing. I think he only has 1 strikeout. So he's been letting his defense do the work. But boy, oh boy, he has been just silky smooth so far tonight. Let's see. It'll be the 9, 1, and 2 batters coming up for the White Sox as they are running out of outs to get something going. Let's see. This is going to be it's going to be a straight up roll. So Guidry in control. 6-5 will be a fly out. And that's how the top of the 8th begins. We'll head back to the top of the order. Pat Kelly steps up. Kelly 1 for 3 with a single. And boy, oh boy, Guidry just feeling it. And Kelly flails at a 1-2 curve. And he will go down swinging for out number 2. That'll bring up Mike Andrews. Andrews 0 for 2 with a walk. Base is empty, 2 outs. Uh-oh. Well, it's going to be Guidry in control. So a home run chance. Let's see. Andrews, where's his power? He is he's only a power of 1. And it's a -2. So this will be a home run chance -1 to the roll. Oh, but he gets an 8. Oh, no. So Guidry with a mistake pitch to Andrews, and kaboom. He is going to sneak one over the left field wall for a solo home run, and there goes the shutout. And suddenly, it's a new game. And it is not going to get any easier here as Dick Allen steps up to the plate. And suddenly, The tying run is on deck. Dick Allen, he's laced 3 hits tonight, but unfortunately 2 of them were right at Pags at third base. So he is 1 for 3 with a single and 2 lineouts. Guidry staying in, and he is going to get back in control, and he gets Allen to ground out for the 3rd out. So he recovers quickly from the home run, but the shutout is gone as Mike Andrews with a solo home run, and we've got ourselves a ball game as we head into the bottom of the 8th. All right, so Wilbur Wood will indeed be done. Fantastic work by him to keep his team in the game, as he will go 7 innings. Those 3 runs, 2 of them earned, and some really gutsy pitching there for those last 2 innings. So here comes the Goose to try to keep this a 2-run game. All right, here we go. Big Dave Winfield steps up. Winfield is 1 for 3 with a single, a flyout, and a ground out. And then also his one single, he got thrown out at first trying to score on a flyout. And boy, oh boy, that play looms very large now, as it is just a 2-run lead. All right, so here we go. Gossage to Winfield. Gossage in control, and a 5-5. He'll get Winfield to fly out to start the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Ron Hassey, the Yankees catcher, 1 for 3 so far tonight. Let's see. This is going to be it's going to be a +2. So Hassey in control. And he's just going to miss drawing a walk. He'll swing at what would have been ball 4, and he grounds out to 3rd for out number 2. Here comes Don Baylor. Baylor 1 for 3 so far tonight with a single and a couple of ground outs. Oh boy, and Baylor in control, but an 8-1. He is going to ground out to 3rd to end the inning. So Goose sets him down 1, 2, 3. In the bottom of the 8th, we will head to the top of the 9th. And it is a 2-run game. Oh boy. So I think at this point, with the shutout gone, that we bring on the reliever, and here he is. Dave Rietti will come in to close things down. I was about to say that Yogi Berra would go to the pen, but Berra was fired early in the season. One of those awesome George Steinbrenner, just crazy times there in the 10 years from like 75 to 85, where Billy Martin was the the manager, I don't know, 7 different times. But yeah, so Berra only coached or was the manager for 16 games before Billy Martin came in. So Martin makes the call, and here comes Rietti to try to shut this down. So Rietti, a very good 1985 season, 12-7, with 29 saves, a 2.78 ERA. All right, so here we go, and he'll be facing the 4, 5, and 6 batters for Chicago. So Carlos May going to lead things off. May 1 for 3. Oh wait, where are we? Let's see. Yes, May 0 for 2 with a walk. All right. right, let's see. Ooh, Rietti in control, but a 10-6 is going to be a single. Oh, boy. So May with leadoff single. And here we go. Carlos May did have 23 stolen bases and caught 14 times. Let's see. Rietti with a -2. May with a 3. Ah, boy. I don't think they would try to steal in this situation with it. If it was a one-run game. Huh. Let's see. Reichart and Spezio coming up. Well, and actually Hasse, well, with an arm of 3, it'd be a 60% chance of stealing second. No, you know what? I don't think they're going to chance it. All right. So 1 on, nobody out. Reichart steps up to the plate, representing the tying run. He is 1 for 3 tonight with a single. Rietti from the stretch. Oh, and again, he's in control, but a big number. An 8-10 is going to be another single. And uh-oh. So Rietti gives up back-to-back singles. And Chicago in business here. As Spezio steps up. Spezio is 0 for 3. Let's see. And I don't think there's anybody better on the bench against a left-hander than Spezio, so he'll stay in. So Rietti's sweating out there, trying to lock down this game. Here is the pitch. Oh boy. Oh no, but Spezio with a terrible column 10. 10-5 is a grounder. Let's see. So this is going to be a grounder to third. So a chance to go around the horn. So Pags fields it. And boy, what a day he's had. Let's see. So trying to get Reichart. Let's see. What did I say? A 3. So here is the throw, and they get Reichart at second for out number 1. And now trying to get Spezio. So Randolph with a 4 rating, and they do. Wow, a 5-4-3 double play, pitcher's best friend. And now they are just 1 out away from putting this game in the books. The catcher steps up, Ed Herman. Let's see. And again, I don't think they have anybody better on the bench than him against a left-handed pitcher. They do not. So he'll stay in. Sorry, Adam. It's sometimes that happens with the dice for sure. Boy, especially with New York teams on my channel. I don't know what happens, but all right. So here we go. Herman steps in. Rietti trying to shut this down. Here is the pitch. And it's going to be Herman in control, but a 3-2 is not going to do it. It is a grounder to Mattingly, who fields it at first. He will wave off Rietti, take it to the bag himself, and that will do it. This one is in the books, and the Yankees hold on for a 3-1 win. Guidry gets the win, going 8 innings, giving up just that 1 run on the solo homer. The solo homer by Andrews. Dave Rietti gets the save despite giving up back-to-back singles to start the inning. Oh boy. And the tough loss goes to Wilbur Wood, who went 7 innings, giving up 3 runs, just 2 of them earned. So there we go. That is our showcase for Best of the Best, Volume 11, Set 11, available now. There is still a double in the gap sale going on. So if you order 2 of the Best of the Best sets at one time, you'll save $10 on your order. Links to this set and to that double in the gap sale are in the show notes. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to Ian for the fantastic cards. Hope everybody has a great rest of your week. Until next time, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.